Alright guys, it's good to be back. I haven't done this for about, I don't know, 2 days. I think it's just been 2 days, but it seems like a lot longer. My dog's over here. I'm hoping he doesn't cause problems throughout this. Anyway, I have a lot to talk about. If you guys have seen that show Undercover Billionaire, a huge Grant Cardone fan. So I just started watching that. Don't tell me how it goes. I know it came out like last year, but it is a kind of cool for me to see some of the stuff they do. I do think it's scripted. I'm not that naive. I don't think it's 100%, all hustle like they say, but anyway, I'm watching that and I'm trying to learn some techniques. In the past couple days, I had an interview. I met with my PO. I mentioned that, but those things went well, but I haven't heard from the interview guy, and I know I got the job, but my background, I think, screwed me, and that'll happen. So anyway, I called a staffing agency today. Got a job lined up for tomorrow that I can actually start it right away, and it's not something I'm happy with. But in the meantime, I set up an interview for Friday, which is awesome because it's the last day I'd be working at that company because you're off weekends, unless it's overtime maybe, but you're off weekends. And then I got the interview for a job I actually like, which is serving, and I worked at Texas Roadhouse for 3 years, and so that's actually where this is at again, but it's in a different city because I did move. But super excited. Let me just make sure the dog isn't chewing on something he shouldn't be. All right, boy. No. So anyway, I am super pumped about that. It's hard right now. We have one car. We have only one car to get us. And if I'm gone 8 hours, what can she do? There's going to be some Uber rides or Lyft or whatever. There's going to be some walking or something. I don't know. It's going to be hard, but we're going to have to make it work. Another thing we have to do, we have to look for housing. We have to be out by April 1st. So stressful. I made a list. I told myself, the reason I haven't been here in 2 days, I've been stressed. I've been watching more church and praying more than I have been in the past month. I also just became a believer in God, I think about a month ago. And it's just been unbelievably stressful for me. Everything has went my way, but while everything's went my way, it's not like anything crazy great has happened, but I've been out of jail. Court cases have been going the way I wanted them to. While things have went my way, that creates more hurdles. Because say it doesn't go my way and I end up in jail. Well, that cuts off everything. So no more hurdles. I'm just in jail, right? And it sucks, and that'd be the worst. Well, now, though, everything has went my way. I'm out of jail. I got a car. Now I got to work. If I didn't have a car, it'd be harder to work. You know what I mean? So I got a car. Now I got a license, but I have an occupational license. But I can get my regular license in 5 weeks. A little bit less than 5 weeks. So, anyway, it's just hurdle after hurdle, but I'm doing them. It's like it's a race, and I hope that people see this, and I hope that if they're going through the same thing, just keep fucking jumping, dude, because it is stressful. But I know from experience, if you just keep jumping and just keep hitting the one in front of you, you'll get to the next one, and you'll get to the next one, and you'll get to the next one, and eventually these hurdles disappear, and you're winning the race. So that's what I'm getting to. I don't know. I'm praying. I'm hoping for the best. I'm doing everything I possibly can. The good news is if the bills are taken care of, and we only need money for like laundry soap or whatever those things are called, utilities, dog food, cat food, things like that. If I'm going to get that help and assistance that I've never had before and I feel bad using, I feel like an idiot because why should I get it? I just screwed my life up. What I'm told is it's there for people who may have made mistakes but are turning it around, and that's what I'm using it for. I don't plan to be on this for any longer than I have to. Hopefully less than 6 months, hopefully less than 9 months max. But I need it right now more than ever, and I need to be able to get my family housing, and so it's just stressful. If you could see it in my last video, you could probably see it in this video. But this is recovery to riches. I'm still recovering. I'm sober. The craziest thing happened. My attorney, my counselor. I had a counseling session. I think it was Thursday morning or Friday, whenever it was. I went there and she was slurring her words. She was on something. It was super weird. I believe she got suspended is what I heard. I looked up her record. She got I'm not gonna mention names, but she got like her third OWI in December. Believe she called and said she crashed her car, giving her fourth on the way home from when she got sent home from work, which would give her fourth OWI, which I believe is a felony. Something crossed my mind. I'm a felon. I got a felony for overdosing in my own fucking home, which hurts nobody besides me and possibly my family, making them feel bad wherever I live, so it didn't affect them in drastic ways as if I were to die. But it could have if I did die. But anyway, it doesn't hurt other families. It doesn't hurt anybody innocent. I'm the only one it hurts mainly. So I get a felony for that. Meanwhile, people in Wisconsin, because it's a very lenient state for drinking, people in Wisconsin can drink and drive, or drive drunk and crash or not crash or whatever the fuck, hit families and not get charged with these felonies until their third, fourth time or something like that. Because why? Because drinking's not as bad as doing drugs in your garage. I mean, I'm not really sure. Let me know if you have an opinion on that. I think it's bullshit. I think it's crazy that I'm a felon and I'm counseling with somebody who is drinking and driving, putting families at risk multiple times, not just once, not just twice, not just 3 times, now 4 times. But I'm the bad one. I'm the one who's recovering, whatever. So maybe we both should be recovering, but maybe also I shouldn't be taking advice from her, even though I had nothing but the utmost respect for her before that. And it's not that I don't have respect for her now, it's just that maybe she shouldn't be counseling recovering addicts. But I'm not like, I don't feel any resentment. I think she did a great job, actually, when I had her. I had no suspicion of her acting in those manners. But anyway, that's what was found out. And somebody told me something one time at a job, that your reputation, you can build up and build up and build up, and it takes a long time to build up a good reputation, but it only takes a second to tear it all down. And that is so true, and I remember those words. I remember that talk because I had made a mistake at a job. I actually made a couple more mistakes at that same job, the same type of way with drugs, and I kept getting chance after chance after chance. Like 4 chances. I was pretty good, and they kept giving me chances. Eventually, I chose to walk away after 3 years, but anyway, it is Recover to Riches. We are still recovering. We are still trying to get rich. I plan to get this house. Meanwhile, we're saving the family. We're rebuilding, right? But then we're going to come up with a business this summer when I'm off. I get off of house arrest on June 24th. I don't start it until March 24th. I got 90 days. But I get off of it June 24th, and then I'm just on probation. I just got to pass piss tests, see her once a month, not that bad. Report any police contact, but I'm not going to speed her or do anything to get police contact. So I am pumped. I know I can make a business. I can almost pull it out of my ass. I'm pretty good at doing that type of thing. I'm just excited for the future if I can just get past a few more hurdles. You know, I got a couple more. It seems like they just keep coming up. I don't even think about this stuff, you know. You don't, when you're going to court and thinking you're going to go to jail, you don't think about, oh, what's going to happen in 2.5 months, because you think about that day. But when that ends, you got to think about the following week, and then that week comes, and then you get the car, whatever, then you get the insurance, then you pay the ticket to get that stuff, and then you get it, and now you got to get a job, and then now you got the job, well, now you got to move out. So it's just thing after thing after thing. But Recover to Riches, I'm recovering. I'm going to stack money and put it away. I'm going to go to seminars. I'm going to learn how to invest in real estate. I'm going to get rich. I hope all of you guys are on the same page. If you're not and you're just here to recover, that's cool too. But that's why I'm making this, and we will be talking about recovery to riches. Right now I'm in the recovery stage, which is why I'm just doing videos mainly for myself to look back on. But we will be talking about riches when I can get down that stage in the next few months. So I hope you guys are all kicking ass and doing better than me. But it's a journey, and I'm on it. And have a great rest of your night.